Dwarf Fortress on you all. We continue our adventure. So while you have been away, I have done the trading. I have actually started producing glorious steel. So let's see how we are doing. Bars, steel, 20. Not that much yet, but when we hit cap, we will start the production of of weapons and armor. This has been bothering me for a long time, and there is actually stuff ending up in this one for some weird reason. This one is actually getting full. Let's do like this now. Let's copy this one and go down to this spot. And let's say kind of in the middle. This is this is 4 in the middle. Q, sorry, P, X, have this removed. And let's copy this one again and put in one like this. Thinking is that everything that is now sitting in the top, in the base camp stockpiles, will get moved to this one and then dumped over to this one. And for that reason, let's say we are not going to take any of this, we're not going to take any of that, and not any of this. The only thing we will remove from this is, in setting, we are going to remove the food as food disable. That one should be fine. Build C, capital S, dump to dump to the north, made out of a diorite block. So let's have that stop put in first. Actually, of course, you will take from this one. And as you can hear, I love to hit my keyboard very hard, because then things get done faster, in case you didn't know. So the stop is now put in. Hauling route name diff all not sorted. Stop. Fine. And in this one we are actually going to allow most things. We are not going to allow animals and not food. We can enable this, not stones, not ammo coins if we get some, bars and blocks, not gems, finished goods, not leather, not cloth, not wood. This one. Actually, weapon and trap. This is weapons. These are weapons, different kinds. These I'm not sure we're going to use, but let's have them in their material. Let's forbid weapon. So weapon and traps, and this one we are going to forbid. Everything else take from this one and get yourself a minecart. We could actually go in for settings in this one. This one isn't allowed anyway. Yeah, think that will be fine. And we could go to this one and make 2 quantum stockpiles. Yeah, I've started to furnish these ones. I didn't have enough tables and chairs, but I've queued up some more for that to be completed, and then I will have to go searching for the rooms of the doctor, the brooker, the manager, and the something else. But in this room we are going to have 2 stockpiles for food and finished meals and drink. The thing is, where should we put them? Let's actually put them in the bottom, because they will be close to this one. So food, one will go In this corner. Q, S, food. Forbid everything except prepared food. And you can have 6 barrels and copy you like this. BCS dump to the east, made out of diorite, like this, and P food like this. Q S food, remove the prepared food, yes, drinks, and you can have 3 barrels. Alt P, paste. Q, need to check. Yes, all that is removed. And the link, take from you, take from you. B, C, S, track stop, dump to the west, made it of granite, and done. And let's actually murder these stockpiles. P X. Okay, so one at a time then. Now we still lack a couple of did I actually remove that one? I think I did. We still lack a couple of stockpiles, and we need actually to dig and prepare for some of them. Tables are done. These will soon be set up. I did set that one up. We still need to put in these. So build tables. Let's see if we have enough. And we should. And seats. We are lacking 2 still, or rather 3, to be honest. So down below, this is the disappointing level. Quite a lot of gems, but no silver. And we went down to 107. This is being dug out. I still haven't seen any silver, but we actually found some diamonds. I think these are a bit cheaper, but still should be worth quite a lot. And what more, we have found microline, so that we can now dig out and build us build us some nice cyan colored furniture for the dining room. We also do have kimberlite, which, if I remember correctly, kimberlite dark blue, and we then do have, of course, the cobaltite and the cobaltite and the autoclass. So we should be able to make something fancy out of that. We are in late autumn. We will crash into winter pretty soon. I'm going to start to dig out these blobs, because I think they are layers down stone and they will be in kind of blobs up in this corner. We might move up one level to find the rest of it, and maybe down as well. And someone has grown up to become a child. So these are the diamonds, and these will of course be dug out. I've also queued up a new set of gems to be cut in the jeweler's workshop, because she had finished all the stuff that we queued up before. So let's see how this one is going. Yes. Animals. Forbid and U and J gets removed, because we are going to set up something. Disable animals. Yes. Disable animals. That's the way to do it. So we will need to set up a separate area for keeping animals and goblins and whatever else we can catch. And we can start that digging job pretty soon as this grid is completed. So let's do some thinking where that should go. There doesn't seem to be much. Yeah, we do have one other thing to dig out, and I need to think a bit where we should store caught animals and goblins, as these will now be hauled to this one and get stuck because they can't. Well, actually, they will, maybe. Not sure. So these are now done. Age. Route. This was the prepared food. Q S food. Yeah, this is the prepared food. So H. Let's choose this one. No. Remove. Name. Prepare food. Stop. As before, and enable and enable. Forbid everything else but the prepared food. So this one is set up. You will take from this one, and here is your mining cart. H route name booze stop define xxx enter enable remove prepared food and everything. No, permit forbid. And you will take from this one, and finally you will get your minecart. Done. So now that is done, this is all but dug out, and I still haven't figured where to put caught stuff. There's like 6 squares to be dug, and now I need to go and do something else. Thank you. A mood, a blacksmith. Well, he should find some place to be moody in pretty easy. And he has, so he has claimed the metal forge. He needs this. He needs some leather. And some gems, perhaps. Nope. He needs some bone. So we are kind of getting okay on the stop it on the hauling side. We do actually have people. Let's see how these guys are doing. He is processing plants. Dimple dye bags. We have loads of that, but no dimple cups, so that one should be stopped. You don't have any cloth to dye, but you are dyeing thread, and you are weaving thread into cloth. And how is the... yeah, we do have lots of cloth lying around, and lots of wool as well. Well, quite a lot anyway. I actually did queue up some more stuff to be produced in this one. So let's have... yeah, this one is now working properly. And these are getting smoothed out. Let's see if we got the final 3 thrones done. Need throne. JM still waiting to be cleared for production. As soon as this is all prepared, I'm going to, but off camera, do the assignment of these beds, and I will have to look around at all the other beds to find out and remove. Let's say this is for someone who is a noble. I will remove that room and just give him the kind of noble room thing. So this guy has now started his marvelous contraption. So he did get some iron bars, some leather, some bone, some logs, some cave spider silk cloth, and then some more bone. So this area I think will be for the super nobles, and forgot to mention that as well. Our liaison actually offers to become a barony, but I declined. I still want to have that army up and running before we expand with more nobles and stuff. So hopefully he will come the next year as well, and then most likely we will accept. We should soon have enough steel to actually start production of steel armor and steel weapons. But the question is still, where should we... This has the cave beneath. Let's say this area. like this, minus. So this is the doors. No, no. X D. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the middle. So this will be 2 storage areas, one for empty cages and one for stuff in cages. So I think we could set this up, and then we will move all the cages into one of these in a stockpile, and set up another stockpile for stuff once we catch any. So build door, if we have any. Actually do. Should we dig out all the valuable gems or not? Or should we? No, we should go for the kimber microline and the kimberlite and the water class and the shiny things. So stuff are slowly getting moved from this one. There is something wrong with this one though. Give to 20. Take from stockpile 19. You are 20. You are dumping south. Leather goods. You are taking the bags. That is type. Other material is leather. That's that. You should take armor, footwear, and this stuff, plus legwear, backpacks, and quivers. And you should also take any leather stuff that is considered armor. I'm not sure why those are not being. Let's unsuspend these and see if they get started or if they have actually reached the cap. So we do have another artifact door. This one out of iron. think you actually missed this little beauty, which actually has that weird thing that there is a image of the action, the item actually created. So let's see what this door is about then. 30,000, bad but not really impressive. This is an iron ore. All crafts worship is of the highest quality. It's encircled with bands of kakapoo leather. This object means with spikes of iron, moose bone, cased by the silk, and mule bone. On the image is an image of spiraled case, the pecan wood earring in pear wood, and that was the previous item actually. So it goes down in lore as the most important ring ever. And I think we will actually dump everything in this one as soon as it is dug out. So did he start his production again? Most of the stuff is actually already on its limit, so those are getting stopped. Yeah, and we are in the wrong season for that at the moment. Maybe stock level is low on rock cabinets. Do the door. Yeah, they have at least been assigned. What do you know? And before we have an army set up, of course. Of course, of course, of course. A wild force of darkness has arrived. So that should be the goblins. I don't think the elves, if it actually is the elves, would be called a dark force. Or a vile force of darkness. So, time to use our burrow then. Units. Yeah, it's the goblins. Gobbly gobbly gob. Without us having an army. And down this way but when they're coming from this side, they could actually climb over this one, I think. So note to self, we need to clear out these trees once these guys are taken care of. I think they will actually not climb the trees and move over this way. I think they will walk down this hillside all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. So we are a bit lucky. They will need to walk down this way and either go for this one and up again and in this way, or they will need to get themselves over to this spot. And of course we don't know now how many they are, but we will find out pretty soon. So it's time to make a check of the burrow, and this one is inside on this side, and it will cover this thing going down, and it will cover this thing going up. This one is completely covered by the burrow. Sorry. This one is not really covered, but almost. So let's fill in these extra spots. And this is done. This one is done up to this spot. That is fine. This one is covering the necessary area. This needs to be enlarged. Like this. Like this. And this corner. This layer is completely covered. This one is not. So all the way down to this. And all the way down to this. We can do a complete this one, and we can make this one complete as well. And then we have the layer where we hunted for marble. And as you can see, there isn't that much marble left, so we will need to do one more level for that, and that's actually where our exploration has stopped. So now it's time to keep check of the levers and see what goes where, because actually I don't remember at all. So first of all, military alerts all inside. Go to panic burrow. We will of course close this one, that's a given. So let's try remember capital N. Inner depot bridge, outer wood trade, that one has to be add pool. Let's actually try and guess who is outside. Dwarfs. We don't have any babies, we just have children right now. So who could be outside? Well, the hunters could, of course. And one of them is actually hunting, the others are hauling. Sulban, Amol, you, query, Zul, go to. There are no dwarfs living here. Units, query, Sulban, view unit. What the unit, query, Sul. Go to unit. There are no dwarfs living here. That was quite weird. So let's have a look then, like this. If anyone can see Sulban, give a shout, because I can't. There's loads of trees in the way. Maybe, I mean, maybe he is hunting, but actually on his way out or on his way in. I can only see some arrows or bolts blinking. Hopefully he is not close to these guys, because he will attack them. We also have a couple of fisher guys, and they are fishing. Well, they should go inside. One is fishing right in this spot. Yeah. So this one is going to be closed. Let's see where these guys go. And they are slowly filing in. I want to keep a check that this guy is actually moving his butt, and he is no longer fishing, I think. Hopefully. Let's read dwarves again. No, he is not fishing. This guy is actually pulling the lever, and the hunters has no job. Could mean that he actually is on his way in. So let's keep a look if this one gets. Oh, here's the hunter. Here's the hunter. He is coming in, and luckily he chooses not to Let's see the size of this force then. No. Okay, so it's a minor. If we are really lucky, we might be able to catch them all. If we are really lucky. Let's see if this one gets closed. It isn't. Q. Pull. People are running by, doing other stupid stuff. Done. Done. Sweet. So this one should now slam shut. Boom. That's... No! Can you see that? Once again, there is a... And of course we can't repair this one. This is a hole going straight down this way that these ugly people can use. Then we will need to close this one as well. Q, add, pull. What we also should do is see where these dudes actually went. They are coming along the same way as the kobolds did, so they will most likely move down all the way to this. We can make a small experiment because I think we have this one linked up. Let's, for fun, try to close this one. Or did we actually connect that one? We do have two levers, like in these two spots, but they are chasms and outer chasm. We plastic bags. No, I don't think we actually connected that one. So let's then close this one. Q, add, pull. Problem is there isn't too many people moving around this area, and they walked straight over it, but they didn't push it. And this one decided to walk by as well. He is preferring to move stuff. So these guys are coming. Oh, now they kind of stopped. So now this one is pulled, meaning that they, if we are lucky, they will walk across the bridge, come down and get trapped. If we are unlucky, they will do something else, like use that hole. They do have some trouble actually pathing, I think. They are just standing about for the time being. Now they are moving downwards. Yeah, they are using the bridge. And if we are lucky now, we might be able to catch most of them. Maybe we managed to catch enough to have them break the siege. And they are coming up towards us. They haven't figured out about the flaw in our defenses with the whole. Here comes. Are there 2 squads? Yeah, there are 2 squads. Only one. They are melee all but one who is range. So will they actually walk into our cage traps? Because if they do, we can close the outer one, open the... Here they come. I want to have a look. Yes, the inner one is closed, so we should be safe. So let's see if they are stupid enough. By the looks of it, they actually are, or not. Well, one is. We could do a dirty trick and actually slam that bridge if we wanted to. They are not close enough for us to actually go out and fight them with bowmen. But we could maybe... Let's see where that other squad actually, when they are standing around. Doing nothing. We will catch 3 if we slam the bridge. Now it's only 2. Now it's only 1. It would be nice to kind of lure them in. And if we had built for that, we could actually do that. And that would be to dig ourselves above and drop a poor cat or something down this way. That would make them go for the cat and get caught in the traps. At least that's a plan I think would work. So, as we don't have any proper means to kill stuff, let's at least... no, it's too late. Too late. I should have taken the opportunity to pull that bridge when I could. Now they will just hang around and can't really get to them. Might have been a flaw in my plan. Might change that and move these traps to around this area. Catch what we can catch and then kill them with bows, or rather crossbows. What's happening with these other dudes? Have they found out about this? No, they haven't. At least not yet. Here they are. And they look kind of clueless as to where we are. If we open the bridge, and this is a pretty stiff gamble, we should be able to catch at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them if they decide to go on the same line. If they go 3 abreast, we will catch more than 3. The thing is, and I think we failed with that kind of thing in the previous playthrough. Hello guys, where are you? On this side. I should have slammed that bridge. Or maybe if for the next invasion we put these all the way up to the bridge, because they don't seem too kind to step onto that. Actually, I think we are going to ignore these guys for now and concentrate on what we need to do down this place. So let's nope, we don't need burial receptacles yet. So these rooms are now prepared for the medical dwarf, the brooker, the manager, and the other guy on B, bookmaker. So everything here is going okay. I'll check from time to time for the health to see if the animals start fighting, if it's too cramped, but everyone seems to be in good shape. So the hospital that we got going is still not being used, and that is a good sign. And talking about signs, I will actually sign out on this episode because we are in a long wait for something that is not really happening. I will do some figuring to see if I can get these guys to step into these cages, and preferably all of these guys. Talking of, where did they go? Not on this level, not on this level, not in this level, and not on this level. Unit. Zoom. Oh, so they were actually on this top level. Could you please leave the map, maybe? Not really. Go and kill the bees, or rather let the bees kill them. This is... nope. Honeybee worker. Oh, they are standing on the bridge, at least one of them. So Q, add, pull. Let's see if that gets any effect. Dead. Add, pull. Units. That guy is now a former goblin. But there's still 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys kicking around. Oh. It has to be safe to pull this one open, to have them rush in and catch these 3 guys. Let's have some excitement. Q, add, pull. Let's see if that triggers them. Not really. To any degree. Is there still the range guy? Range guy was the one that got caught. Well, we are sitting on around 60 idlers. 60% of our fortress is doing bloody nothing at the moment. We could extend the burrow a bit, but they have no reason to really go out this way, and maybe they will decide to rush the goblins instead of the reverse. Not sure what to do. We'll cut this one. We'll do some serious thinking and plan for stuff to be actually done instead of sitting and waiting for paint to dry. So I will catch you in the next one, and bye bye.